Was the photograph of Mr. Depp?
It was a photograph of the bed, our bed, and on my side of the bed was human fecal matter.
Skills at skillsmethod.com, dancefloorseduction.com. Shout out to all the postler, hostler, players, pimps, boas, natural, gigolos, max, playboys, fuckboys. Fuck it. Everybody. Hey guys, skills. It's been a while, eh? I've been so busy, guys. So I apologize. I haven't uploaded videos. I've been busy with. I got a new dog. Getting a dog is like having a freaking baby. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of time. It's like a little baby, and I also moving, remodeling, upgrading. Okay, so but now I'm gonna start doing more videos. But guys, I want to talk about a subject uh, that I want to talk about Johnny Depp from a seduction perspective because there are a lot of things we can learn from his mistakes. Now there is something he did right. Okay, um, so I'm gonna give you. I want to talk, and then let me see if while I'm talking, you guys can figure out one thing that Johnny Depp did right. Okay, only one thing. If you get that, let me know. Okay, I'll give you $100. No, none of you will get what he did right. Okay, so let's talk about Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is this famous A celebrity. He's a multimillionaire. He has the looks. He has the status. He has the fame. So he has everything going on. Okay. And I'm gonna explain and I'm gonna show you why that is not a big deal to me or to seducers in general. Okay. If you're a seducer, you can figure out what the problem with that is. Okay. I've talked about in this channel for a million times. Okay, so he is a serial monogamist. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, a lot of the seducers don't like monogamy, but monogamy can give you some things that other relationship cannot give you. There was a dude named Pure Evil. He used to go into. He was a serial monogamist. He would enjoy, okay, playing being a seducer and then finding that game changer girl and be with her for 1 to 3 years and then do the same thing over and over again. Okay, and for him, that was the style of relationship he enjoyed. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. So Johnny Depp falls into that category, but he makes huge, huge, huge mistakes, and that's what I want to focus on. So you don't do the same mistakes. Okay, so we're gonna cover Johnny Depp from a seduction perspective. Okay, so the problem is when you have the money, the looks, the status, all that, you're gonna get attraction, and the girls are gonna want to be with you. But the girls are gonna want to be with you for the wrong reasons, and sometimes you don't even know if they're with you for the wrong reasons. A seducer, when we go into relationships, it's not based on fame, it's not based on status, it's not based on money. We get into relationships with women based on true sexual, raw sexual desires. True sexual desire, raw sexual desire. And that makes a huge difference when you go into a relationship like that. Okay? Huge difference. So this guy, not only that, but he made a lot of mistakes. Okay, like first when he went into and I'm gonna show you the mistakes from perspective of how we go into a relationship and how he went into a relationship. He wasn't dating a lot of girls when he went to when he hooked up with Amber Heard. He just went from He had a relationship for about 10 to 12 years with a lady with kids. Towards the end, when the things were dying down, he made Amber Heard in a movie that they were doing together. Okay, and he liked it. He was whipped from day one. He was whipped because Juanita's obsession with her. Okay, and he hooked up with her, got into a relationship with her, and got engaged with, got a divorce. I think he already put in his mind that he was gonna be with Amber Heard, and maybe he was even my speculation. He was probably even messing around with her before he got out of the other relationship he had with the with the with the with the girl that he was married to for 12 years. So he got separated, they broke up, whatever, and right away he went to Amber Heard's. Okay, they dated. Uh, when started buying her shit, like expensive shit, spoiling her family. With the, I think he bought the house. I mean, he bought the house, the dad and the family. He spent money on them. He had Amber Heard's friends living in his because he owned like a penthouses all next to each other in like a in the top floor of a building. He got Amber Heard's all the friends, all the sister, the friends, apartments, rent free. Okay, the father give him buying cars, gifts, horses, shit like that. Okay, um, there were red flags with Amber Heard's. Okay, he ignored them. She allowed her to be yelling at him, screaming at him, hitting him. One girl hit me. One girl hit me. She hit me in the face. The same day I dropped her off, said goodbye. She begged me not to break up with her. It was it. That's it. Okay, that's a zero tolerance offense. How you gonna allow a girl to hit you, bro? All right. So he allowed that behavior to go on to her hitting, her screaming at him, her yelling at him, all that shit. That's unacceptable. He didn't. You know what I'm saying? You don't allow a girl to do that. Now he did something right. He did something right, which is it was to walk away. We call it soft nexting. So when a girl gets out of hand like that, we do soft nexting. So we walk away from the girl. We cut out. I mean, that's developed by I think Tubarao, and then Blind Dragon took it from Tubarao. Okay, so when the girl acts so bratty and start yelling and screaming and shit like that, a lot of the guys what they do is they walk away, and that's what Johnny Depp did. He walked away, and you got all the contact, all the cell phone communications, all the disconnect the phone, everything, and you did just disappear. But he didn't do it right. He didn't do that. I mean, I don't agree with that method. I believe in talking to the girl, okay, and say, listen, don't be yelling at me. That's unacceptable, and you have gently correction, okay. But if she continues yelling and screaming, then yeah, you got the contact. You walk away. But it shouldn't get to that point. It shouldn't get to that point if you have the right friend. Like I don't have girls yelling at me and shit like that, screaming at me in my relationship. That doesn't happen. The type of relationship that I am in is jump how high. Okay, I'm the daddy. I'm the boss. I'm a boss. Okay, there is no. This is not a democracy. It's a dictatorship. Jump how high you want to jump. Okay, it's very difficult to be in a relationship with me. But I go into the relationships the right way. My relationships are based on raw desire, raw sexual desire. It's not based on my fame or my money or my status. I don't have any of that shit. It's based on true raw sexual desires and how that's how people should go into relationships. Okay. Now, if by now you haven't figured out what he did right, I'm gonna tell you what Johnny Depp did right. The only thing he did right, he never got Amber Heard pregnant. So that's the only fucking thing he did right. Thanks God, man. Only thing he did right. He never got her pregnant. If not, he would have been fucked. But he allowed cheating and looked the other way. He allowed disrespect and looked the other way. He allowed the girl freaking hitting him. Come on, bro. What the fuck? He allowed him to give him nicknames like a monster. No fucking girl called me a nickname. Unacceptable. Disrespect. Fucking pussy. Alright, so all this fame, all this money, what does he serve him? He should the first time he allowed that to linger. First time that happened, you got a gentle correction. This stops right here. Okay? If not, I'm out. Okay, but he lost all leverage. Okay, not only he rewarded bad behavior with fucking getting her engaged, getting her married. Unacceptable. So guys, but he did something. I mean, Amber Heard was right at times. Amber Heard was not 100% wrong because Amber Heard will bring up issues in the relationship, and Johnny Depp was either too drunk or too drugged out, and he would walk away. You know, he wouldn't have like, he would just walk away. You don't do that, okay? I mean, that's not a softness. Softness is if she gets acting crazy and irrational. But there were times I heard some tapes in which he was just talking to him, you know, like normal, and he would just walk away and avoid the conversation, avoid confrontation. That's nice guy behavior. Okay, guy. But anyways, he fucked up, man. He fucked up. He should if he, now this is a good segue to what I want to cover. I want to cover, guys, how a seducer goes into a LTR. LTR is a long-term relationship, a mono relationship. So how does a seducer does it, and how I advise you guys to do it, versus how Johnny Depp did it, so that doesn't happen to you ever. So I'm gonna show you guys how I have dated all type of girls. Okay, all type of girls. My relationships, I have relationships all along through my seduction. You know, from being involved in the seduction, I had relationships. I don't like to go into fucking dry spells. Or I always had girls. Even when I didn't want to have girls, I had girls because you're so attractive that the girls want to be with you. The girls fall in love with you. A good seducer, when you're dating girls and dealing with girls, they're gonna fall in love with you because you're so attractive, you're so charming. So wow, you're a top 1% guy. No 1% in money, status, looks, but you're 1% because you got this. You know, you have the social dynamics, the sex, all of that stuff down to the down right. You've been working at that. You work. I mean, it's not nothing to brag about. It's that you work at it all your life. So you're an expert on it. So when you're dealing with girls, especially if you're having sex with them usually after 3 to 5 sexual encounters, aka fucks, she's gonna be whipped. Okay. So how do we go into a relationship? Okay. So how we go into relationship? First, common sense. You are dating and sleeping with multiple women. Multiple women is not 50. It's not 10. But you at least are sleeping with 2 other girls. So minimum 2 other girls. So it's 3 girls. So minimum 2 other girls and the girl you may want to go into a relationship with. That's 3 girls. No, not two, no one, minimum 3 girls. Okay. So I said minimum 2 girls. I was referring to 2 girls. Hey, Jackie, my fucking dog. So that means 2 girls and the one you're trying to that you're interested in. Okay, but you should. But all the girls, the 3 girls should be competing for you. Now, even if you get even if you like a girl so much, let's say I'm Johnny Depp. Even if I like Amber Heard so much, I will never skip the step of having 2 other girls competing. That will fuck it up because a lot of seducers sometimes they get one-itis and they love everybody. And I did that one time. Okay, but you don't want to do that unless she has gone through the vetting process. Okay, even if you get the one, even if you're obsessed with her, even if that's the one you want, even if it's painful, because what happens is when you have a girl so exceptional, you don't want to be dealing with the other girls. You rather spend that time with the girl that you really like, the one-itis girl. The but don't do that. Don't do that. That's a mistake. Okay, so you want to have minimum three girls. You are dating them. Okay, now uh, as you're dating the three girls, right? They sometimes the girl that you like, she's gonna want to say, to find out. Listen, she's gonna want to make sure you're not sleeping with other girls. Okay, she's gonna say like, what are we, whatever. You can tell them the line that I use. What are we, middle highs? Are you having fun? Are you enjoying my chemistry? Are you having good time with me? So why discuss that? But you don't want to get away with that because she's gonna want, you just play stupid. You can play stupid or change the subject. But don't tell her, oh, I'm poly. Don't go into that the poly speech and shit like that. I don't do that. Okay? Don't go into the talk. What you can say is like, listen, I really like you, and I want to get to know you. I don't want to jump into anything too fast, even if that's your goal. Okay? Most people don't. Most people just want to jump into a relationship because they don't want to be alone, and they settle. I don't want to settle. Okay? I want to see if me and you. I want to get to know you, give each other time to get to know you, and if in it takes about 3 to 6 months to get to know somebody, even more than that. I mean, just to get an idea of somebody takes a minimum of 3 to 6 months. It takes years to get to know somebody. Okay, so let's not jump into anything, guys. Let's date. All right, let's get to know each other, and then I'm not opposed at any time to be in a relationship with you. Okay, and be exclusive if me and you are compatible, if me and you got chemistry. But for now, I just want I just want to get to know each other. Let's date. So you can say something like that. But the point is the whole goal is to keep her around, okay, and to date the other two girls until this girl is more proven. Okay. Now you're gonna start catching feelings. All right. But now she's getting a little bit more invested because you are sleeping with her. So she's gonna start hinting more and more that she wants to be exclusive. Okay, but she's gonna go at a point that you cannot even avoid it. It's gonna go at a point that she's know what you're doing, and you won't be able to avoid the hinting of exclusivity. But the Johnny Depp didn't do that. Johnny Depp was the one that proposed her to be exclusive. You don't want to take that feminine role. You want to take the masculine role. So you want the girl to be the one that is indirectly hinting that she wants to be exclusive. You are not the one that wants to bring it up. Hey, be my girlfriend. Hey, be my girl. Hey, let's date each other exclusively. You don't want to bring that out because that's that's the feminine role. The masculine role is to be free. The feminine role is to contain. Okay, so you can take care of the biologically the seeds, the kids and all that. She wants to contain you so she can take care of her kids, right? That's the feminine role. Masculine role is not to avoid commitment and to be sleeping with a lot of girls, right? So Johnny Depp didn't do that. Johnny Depp was the one that proposed and asked her to be the asked her to be the fiance, the girlfriend, the wife. All of that should be the feminine role. You gotta be, your role is to procrastinate, to avoid all that stuff as a man. Okay, so Johnny Depp wasn't doing that. He was taking the he took the feminine role. Okay, okay. So as she's proven though, when you're dating her, as she's proven, that's when you start dropping little by little girls. Okay, so that's the difference on how we do it as seducers and how Johnny Depp did it. Okay, now when you're dating the girl, it's really important to develop non-judgmental frames. You want to find out everything there is to know about the girl, everything. All the I know a lot of guys don't like talking about past relationships, and a lot of girls will say, a lot of girls will not want to talk about past relationships. But little by little, you want her to open up. So if you do second generation sexuals, which okay, she should be free to talk about her sexual past. A lot of girls are gonna be a little bit apprehensive to do that, but when she does that, you reward her with excitement, like, oh no, I love talking about relationship. I love talking about that. How that? I'm so fascinated because I want to learn what the other relationship did wrong and things like that. You can use that angle, but you want her to open up sexually. Now, when she open up sexually, what you're looking for? You're looking at a history of cheating, a history of violence. Has she hit anybody else? So if Johnny Depp would have done that correctly, she would have found out that this kid is bisexual, which that's no big deal if the kid is bisexual. I dated bisexual girls. It's no big deal. But he would have found out that this kid had a history of hitting people because she was hitting she hit some of the people in her past. That would have been a red flag right there. That would have disqualified me from being with a girl. The girl that hit me, I had no idea she had a history. I mean, she didn't. I don't know if she had a history or not, but I never knew this. But Amber Heard, it was obvious. It was public information that she has hit people in the past. That would have been a red flag, because if she hit somebody, she's gonna hit you. If she cheated on somebody, she's gonna cheat on you. So I don't care much about she's a cluster B, because when you're a seducer, it doesn't matter. She's gonna and he say how high you want to jump. Jump how high. That's the type of it's a dictatorship. When you're a seducer, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. She's gonna is your frame. She's gonna fall into your frame. She's gonna fall into your goals. She's gonna fall into your mission. It's no other way around. This is not a democracy. Okay? That's how it is. She doesn't want it. Hey, she can date Joe Dexter, the accountant. You wanna be with a seducer? Okay. You're gonna get your reward is you're never gonna be bored. You're gonna have you're gonna have great sexual and great adventures, great sex. It's gonna be a relationship based on raw desires. But if you are looking for a guy that can give you uh, status, money, material, things like that, then you can find somebody else, and you'll be back, or you'll regret it eventually. Okay. All right. So okay, guys. So that's all I got. I'm gonna start uploading some video, but I wanted to talk about Johnny Depp and his mistakes. Okay. Uh, look, poor guy, man. This guy could date any girl he wants, and that's what I'm telling you guys. Same with it doesn't a lot of these black people think, oh, money, look, status. Johnny Depp got broken up, got taken to the cleaners. Fucking Brad Pitt got cheated on. I mean, I can go on and on and on. It doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter. All that shit doesn't matter. All right. For me, I value more than anything game, sexual dynamics, seduction. Okay, but that's me. Okay, all right, guys. That's all I got. That's all I got. Like, subscribe, get the book. If you don't like it, so come my left note because the right one is the reproductive. Get the fuck out.